Hello everybody and welcome back, where a new sale is kicked off on the PS Store. This is the 30th anniversary sale with 88 items on sale in total. We'll be going through my picks of what you really should be looking out for in this sale. From the AAA to the indie, there's a lot to love here. Before we do that though, only 25% you are subscribed, so please feel free to sub if you like PSVR2 and you're new here. And this video is brought to you by our patrons and YouTube members. I would not be here without them, and they make this channel possible. Anyway, let's go have a quick blast through the new PSVR2 sale for you guys. First up, Gran Turismo 7, one of my favourite racing games of all time, and one of my favourite PSVR2 games since launch, is on sale for 50% off at £35. That is such a steal. If you don't know if you like racing games or not, this is a much more approachable price for GT7. Honestly, it's fantastic. Give it a go, please. Horizon Call the Mountain is 29% off at £42.59. This is down from £60, so not a massive sale like GT7 has, but a pretty good price to be honest. This is a great AAA PSVR2 game. I absolutely love it. It is set in the IP of Horizon, so if you like that series, it's a no-brainer. It is reprojected though, but it does look fantastic and I'd recommend it. Legendary Tales is 30% off, down to £31.49. I'd say this is pretty much a perfect price for this game aside from full price. An absolute steal if you haven't got it yet. If you like RPGs, this will give you a load of content to go through, and it's also fully co-op with friends, so I'd recommend it for sure. Kayak VR Mirage is £13.29, and I'd say this is an absolute steal as well. Please go and take a look at this one. If you want to bundle in the Soka Valley DLC as well, it's £17.99. But especially leading up to Christmas, if you want a game to show off to your friends and family, Kayak VR Mirage is the one. It's fantastic. If you want a flight game, Ultrawings 2 is £11.99. Despite its slightly cartoony art style, the game looks great and plays great, and the physics are actually surprisingly accurate. There's a lot of love poured into this one, and it's only £12 if you want to go and pick it up. Bulletstorm VR has had so much work put into it, and I've got to recommend it here. It's 30% off, down to £17.49. It's got a horde mode now, a load of updates since launch, and it looks the part now too. I initially was really down on this one when it launched because it wasn't a good port at all, but now it is, and I'd happily recommend it, especially at this price. Arcade Paradise VR is also on sale, a fantastic arcade management sim, and also a game where you get to play the arcades as well. It really took me by surprise and I really enjoyed it, but I'm sure if you're slightly older than me and you've played a lot of arcades back when you were younger, you'll absolutely find yourself at home here. That is £9.59. Fantastic PSVR2 platformer Max Mustard is also down to £15.39 at 30% off. I was absolutely glowing about this one in my review because it is polished, fantastic, great art style, great music. In fact, you're hearing its music right now. And if you feel bad that Astrobot missed PSVR2, this is the cure for that. CSmash VRS is also down to £15.99. This is essentially a tennis racket style game for PSVR2. It now can be played between PS5 and PSVR2 as well, so if you've got any flat screen mates that want to try and beat you at CSmash while you play in VR and they play on the flat, you can now do that. Such a cool feature that the game has introduced, and it's 20% off right now. Stilt is on sale for £7.99, not quite the £1.59 massive sale it was on for a while ago, but I'd still recommend it at this price. It's a very interesting platformer, it's pretty funny, it's physics based, and genuinely quite challenging and a lot of fun. I had no expectations going into it and I ended up loving it, so please give it a go. Survivorman VR The Descent is on for £5.99. I was a bit lukewarm about this one, but if you really are into the TV show, maybe give it a look. Again, it wasn't my favorite thing of the year or anything. It's probably like a C tier VR game for me, but it does have some cool stages and some cool mechanics. And again, if you like the show, you'll probably end up liking the game. Walkabout MiniGolf Hole-in-One Edition is also on sale for £35.99. This includes the base game and all the DLC, so please do yourself a favor, go buy Walkabout. God, it's such a good game, and it gets frequent DLC all the time, which is brilliant. Whitewater VR Extreme Kayaking Adventure down to £12.79. If you want a bit of a change of pace from kayak and want something more full-on, this will definitely be up your street. I did find that the physics weren't quite as good as Kayak VR Mirage, but I think Whitewater VR is a solo dev, if I remember right, or a small team, not quite sure, but it still has its merits. I still enjoyed it, although Kayak VR is the far more good-looking and relaxing option, but Whitewater is quite full-on and fun. A load of the Puzzling Places DLCs are on sale for either £2.79 or £3.49. That makes up quite a bulk of this sale, but it is worth taking a look because there are some great packs in here for Puzzling Places. Whether you want to assemble some puzzles from Japan or from France or from Egypt, now's a great time to do so. Pixel Rip 1978 is also on sale. I gotta admit, I actually haven't played this one, but I've heard very good things, and it's down to £9.99 at 50% off. So if you like the look of this one, again, I've heard good feedback from reviewers and players alike, So there it is. Okay, there we have it, the PSVR2 sale on for all of these games. There are quite a few more on the sale, so please go take a look, but these are the ones that really kind of stuck out to me. From what I can see, it looks like this sale ends on the 20th, but I'm not sure if that encompasses all of these PSVR2 games on the list. So please go and take a look for yourself, see if there are any other games that really jump out at you that you want to pick up. Out of this list, I would say GT7 and Horizon Call the Mountain are two that you should really consider, because they are utterly brilliant and they don't go on sale that often. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I know it's been a lot of list videos recently because there's been a lot to talk about mostly, but I just thought I'd make you aware of this sale. Coming up over the next couple of days, there are quite a few videos I have planned. Of course, I'm waiting on that Behemoth key at the moment. Hopefully that comes in today so I can get playing at least for some impressions for you guys at launch. Thank you so much for watching once again. Thank you to our patrons and YouTube members who always support the channel. They're on screen right now, and I'll see you all in the next one.